In the grim darkness of the far future, there are no treasures of peace, no relics of hope. There are only weapons artifacts forged in an age before memory, or born from the madness of the warp itself. These are no mere tools of war. They are instruments of destiny, deciding the fate of empires and even gods. Today, we will walk among legends, the most powerful artifacts of the Warhammer 40,000 universe relics, whose very existence has shaped 10,000 years of endless war. The Golden Throne. At the heart of Terra, beneath the weight of the Imperium, there lies the greatest and most terrible of all artifacts, the Golden Throne. Built in the twilight of the dark age of technology, the throne was not intended to be a prison, but a gateway. It was to be the Emperor's means of leading humanity into the webway, shielding his children from the horrors of the warp. But betrayal shattered that dream. When the War Master Horus rose against the Master of Mankind, the Webway project was broken, the portals flooded by daemons. Mortally wounded in his final battle, the Emperor was entombed within the throne. Now, it is no triumph. It is a machine of eternal decay. With every passing day, thousands of psychers are sacrificed to sustain it. Their souls are fuel, burning so that the Emperor's spirit may still shine as the Astronomicon, the beacon by which the Imperium's ships navigate the void. Should the throne falter, humanity would be cast adrift in the sea of souls, devoured by daemons and lost forever. This is no relic of glory. It is a monument to sacrifice, a machine of torment, upon which the fate of mankind hangs by a single weakening thread. The Blackstone Fortresses. Far from Terra, adrift in the void, there lie constructs so vast and alien that even the Imperium's mightiest battleships seem as insects before them. These are the Blackstone Fortresses. Forged in the war in heaven by the enigmatic Old Ones, these vast citadels carry within them weapons of impossible scale. They can warp reality itself, unmaking the power of the Imperium. Against daemons, against gods, they stand as nullifying walls of death. For millennia, the Blackstone Fortresses were dormant, their secrets buried. But Abaddon the Despoiler unearthed them during his Black Crusades. With their power, he shattered Imperial fleets, and at last brought doom upon Cadia. The 13th Black Crusade ended with the fortress weapons firing, tearing open the Eye of Terror wider than ever before. To this day, fragments and hidden fortresses are sought by all sides, for whoever holds Blackstone holds the power to wound the gods themselves. The Shards of the Catan. Before mankind was born, before even the rise of the Eldar, there were the Catan, star gods, radiant beings that fed upon suns, devouring their light to grow in majesty. They allied with the Necrontyr, gifting them immortality as living metal. But when the war in heaven ended, the Necrons turned on their divine masters, shattering them into shards, fragments of godhood, still conscious, still screaming. Each shard is a prison, but to wield one is to command the power of a star. Across the galaxy, Necron dynasties unleash these shards in chains, their bodies weaponized, their essence enslaved. Yet, even in bondage, the Catan remain more terrible than any mortal weapon. A single shard can unmake armies, strip the flesh from worlds, and drink the fire of suns. It is said that should the Catan ever be made whole again, no power, not the Imperium, not chaos, not even the Old One's legacy could stand against them. Daemon Weapons. But not all power is born of ancient races and forgotten wars. Some relics are forged in damnation itself. These are the Daemon Weapons. Bound within each blade is a daemon of the warp, a creature of hate and hunger, imprisoned within steel. Such weapons promise strength beyond measure, speed, resilience, sorcery. They whisper to their wielder, urging them to strike, to slaughter, to give blood to the thirsty god who watches. Yet all gifts of chaos are poison. To carry such a weapon is to offer one's soul in chains. Many champions of the dark gods have risen to power through daemon blades, only to be consumed, their essence devoured by the very weapon they trusted. Of them all, none is more infamous than Draxnien, the daemon sword wielded by Abaddon the Despoiler. Said to be the first true daemon ever born, its edge does not cut flesh alone. It unravels reality itself, rending body and soul in one fell stroke. Such weapons are not mere tools. They are predators, and the hand that wields them is prey. The relics of the Emperor. At last, we come to the relics said to have been wielded by the Emperor of mankind. Myths surround these weapons, their truth hidden in 10,000 years of war. The Spear of Telesto is one such relic, a weapon of radiant power, said to have been wielded during the Great Crusade. Some claim it pierced the heart of a Primarch's foe. Others believe it is no more than a symbol, a relic for faith rather than war. The Emperor's sword, too, is spoken of in hushed tones, a blade of light wielded against Horus upon the vengeful spirit. These relics endure not as engines of destruction alone, but as icons. To the faithful, they are proof of the Emperor's divinity. To the heretic, they are trophies to be defiled. And to the galaxy at large, they are reminders that even a god-emperor once walked among men, bearing weapons of war. These artifacts are not treasures. They are burdens, chains of destiny, binding gods and mortals alike. Each is a weapon, yes, but also a curse. To wield them is to carry the weight of empires and to walk a path that ends in blood. But tell me, which of these relics do you believe is the most powerful? Would you claim the golden throne, upon which the fate of humanity itself hangs? Or would you draw the blade of chaos and damn your soul for eternity? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you have enjoyed this journey into the shadows of Warhammer's history, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with those who walk the Emperor's path or those who would betray it. And never forget, in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.